Good morning. For me, it's morning. To you guys, I don't know when you'll be watching this, but hello and welcome. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today, taking you guys along with me to show you guys what a day looks like. Now, today will actually be somewhat busy day. It's a Saturday. Yes. But I have a lot to do today, and I will explain it to you guys shortly. But the radiator on the Jag was no good. I should probably roll it down the window because you never know. So I'm gonna let the Audi warm up. Yeah, that should do. So I'm gonna grab the Scion battery, the old battery from this thing, because if that date is correct, it has expired. Long expired. So, planning to go to Walmart. Let's see if they have another one. The other radiator did not fit, so I need to return it today. The new one is on its way. With the seats down, the radiator actually fits in the small A4. House locked. Got my water. Let's hit the road. So the first thing on the list is actually passing DEQ on a Volkswagen Jetta that I have. When I got it, it started on its own. I drove it, I don't know, 40-50 miles. It's sitting at the shop right now because it's listed for sale. DEQ in our area is closed Sunday and Monday, so today is kind of the only day I can do it unless I want to wait until Tuesday. But if I have a buyer come out today, tomorrow, Monday, I would like to give them the peace of mind that it passed DEQ, it has no engine lights on or anything, you know, kind of behind the scenes, and they could literally go straight to the DMV and get the car registered and titled in their own name. So we're going to the shop to pick up the Jetta, and then going to DEQ. Look at this beauty. Nice and clean. Cell 55. This Audi is really nice. It's like very buttoned down. It feels nice and snug. And absolutely nothing wrong with the car, but I think I'm too big for it. I'm just so uncomfortable in here. I feel like my knees are pushing up against things. I don't have a lot of room. Really weird. Really like this car, but it's definitely a little too big for it. Switcheroo is done. Leaving the shop. I wanted to rent this place because PDX Motors used to be here, and then they bought their own building. But when I called, rent was like $7 grand a month, and that's just too much monies for me. That's a lot of money per month, but it's a really good place. It's huge, and clearly they made it work and bought their own place. So yeah, I need to find a place. Actually, if you guys know anyone in the Portland area who has a shop or something of that sort, get a hold of me. 52 miles is what I put on this car since I got it, so hopefully that's enough. Again, I guess keep in mind that the battery was not dead, so it was probably driven before I took ownership of it. There are no warning lights of any kind, and this thing is pretty darn clean. As crazy as this is, this car seems to be running quieter and smoother than the Audi. Like, it's so quiet in here. Voila, clean air station, DEQ. On Saturdays it's open until 1. And, oh boy, my watch is saying I got a Snapchat. It's 10:18. Oh, look at that, they're a little bit busier. Lane number 2. Look at that. Not bad, not bad. And she passed. Ooh, Oh, I see a Bentley. Yes, I do. Oh, that's a beauty. Convertible super speed or super sport, not sure. Super sports, yeah, that's a beautiful. Don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love that red. Like on any car, high-end car, that red is beautiful. Like a G-Class, seen them on Lamborghinis, Bentley, Ferrari kind of because most of them are red. But I don't know, it's a beautiful red, I love it. Next stop is gonna be FedEx and then the bank. Actually, maybe Walmart, we'll see. Got the package dropped off. Next step, pretty sure it's gonna be Walmart. Kind of making a loop on the Portland side between I-205 and I-5, so I don't know, 10-mile stretch. So I'm gonna loop around to the Walmart, and then on the way back there should be a Chase Bank. But then I should have everything to do an oil change on the Scion, put a new battery in it, maybe finish cleaning it up, and I still have to work remotely for my full-time job today, so I'll have to spend a few hours doing that. I am at Walmart now, so what I need here is some oil filter, and then a new battery if they have it for the Scion. There we go. Scion should be in here. It's a 08, 2008 TC oil filter. Fram TG4967, TG4967. There it is. $7. Got it. Oil. 5W30, 5W20. Pretty sure Scion takes 5W20. We'll grab 2 of these. Although I don't think I will need 2. But we will do it anyways. Ignore that. Back in we go. But it looks like it had a Walmart battery in it already. And see, that one expired 8 years ago. Almost 8 years ago. And it's still working more or less, so it sounds promising. Batteries made in Spain. Oh, Walmart. How I almost wish I didn't live where there wasn't a Walmart. I guess that's impossible. They got good prices on oil and oil filters, because that's what I like them for. Never do any grocery shopping at Walmart, ever. Always traffic, I-5 north right before you go into or Washington. Almost all time of the day. Look at that plate. Nebraska dealer, 2/1439. I've never seen one of those before. Cool plate though. So this is pretty much stop and go. I don't think I've hit higher than 5 miles per hour. But watch, as soon as we get off the bridge, it's gonna fly. And I think people are just too intimidated by the more narrow bridge, so they all slow down to unbelievable speeds and bottleneck the whole thing for like 3-4 miles back. And I'm hungry. I didn't eat anything this morning. I just had some water, drank some vitamins, and pretty much went on my way. So I think next stop will be Chipotle. I've been really digging Chipotle lately. Burritos, I actually had one yesterday, so this is kind of what I'm talking about. It's pretty narrow, has 3 lanes, and people are afraid of it. Oh, look at that, there's a whole bunch of room up there. Why are they so darn slow? So that's what happened. Accident. And that's why bottlenecked on a Saturday. Makes sense. But even the other way, there's a whole bunch of traffic. That darn bridge. And I think government officials absolutely refuse to do anything about it. Taco Bell or Chipotle? Taco Bell? Chipotle. I am pretty sure the right decision was made. Look at that! This thing is massive! Let's start eating. I went to the bank. I got money for a car that I sold on consignment, so I have to pay the owner. I mean, it was his car and his money. So last stop before I go home is actually Costco. I'm not taking you guys with me, but the car's running. I just need water and some vitamin C. And it should be a quick trip. In and out, and then on my way home. It is finally sunny in July, guys. Crazy, I know. Unbelievable. But it's finally sunny and nice out. I finished working my daytime job, call a celebration over the weekends, and sometimes we do it. I basically do it like once every month and a half or so. But I haven't unloaded the car from the Costco trip, so I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna pop the battery into the Scion, and I'll show you guys a little bit around this car. I am not going to lie, it's pretty darn hot out here. Okay, so that was here where the battery sits on top of. New battery's in. Let's see if she will start. Okay, there we go. She's up and running. So I'll let it run for like maybe a minute, get the oil warmed up, and then we're going to start on an oil change. Drain plug is super easy to find on one of these. Right underneath. And there it is. There it is. You could barely see it. My oil is almost drained, and I purposely lifted it from that side just so that I could get as much oil out as I can. The oil filter is right here, right in front of the oil pan, and I needed a 14mm socket to get the drain plug off. Everything is almost done draining, so here's the oil filter, here's the oil, 5W30 full synthetic. I'm going to pour some oil in here, put some oil around the gasket and thread, and then we're putting it back in. We need 4.5 quarts of oil in this engine, but since it's not guaranteed that all the oil drained out, I am going to do maybe 4.2 quarts roughly, and then start her up, make sure there's nothing leaking underneath, make sure I got everything tightened down, and then let it sit for maybe 10-15 minutes so that the oil kind of goes through everything and gets on its own level. Check the dipstick and then add accordingly, because it's always easier to add than to drain. Alrighty, oil change is done, so I'm gonna show you guys inside. I bought the car and it has an amp and a sub, actually 2 subs. I think they're 12-inch subs, I think. Let's try to hook them up, see if they work. Look at this setup. Someone was bumping hecka hard. Just hope all this stuff works. Be pretty cool. No luck, guys. Either amp is bad or amp has a bad fuse. I don't know. Oh no, I need that. So we're gonna let it be until I could get a new fuse and see what's up. For now, I'm gonna take a break and then we're gonna continue on. Day is continuing like crazy. What is it, 6:24? Brother joins the vlog. And this is the last thing I have to do today. And I told you guys I sold a car on consignment, so we're going to my friend's house, dropping off the cash and the paperwork for the car, and picking up another car from him, which is, I believe it's a Ford Transit van, one of those utility work vans. And we'll see if he's okay with being recorded. I'll show you some of the cool cars he has at his place.
There's 2 different cars, my turbo car and this car.
And this one is a naturally aspirated, right?
Yep, 3.8.
Where's the key to it?
It's in my room.
That you keep in your room?
Yeah.
Lambo's okay, why not? Just in a drawer.
Yep. Dude, I got in. I completely forgot the seats are hard. I'm just like, like like right on the edge.
Heard of them?
Dude, Russian kids in Minnesota, they just start like repairing cars, throwing them online, like, oh, we got this car, and they're candies for the trash, and then they go all crazy on it. Really? Sergey does videos on YouTube?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
He has like thousands and thousands of
Shut up. No, he doesn't.
Some trunk spacers and
Front.
It's just like trash, like things are missing. I did open the. Oh wow.
oh, it's clean.
Did Esteban clean it?
Nope,
Can you fit in it?
probably not. Oh look at that! Is that a pressure
Yeah.
gauge?
Definitely worth the
It's
money.
a track car. Yep.
Oh, it is
Bought
a
it for the
track
definitely
one.
a track car if it has that. Bought it for the pressure gauge.
Here's another prized piece. Look at that. That's for Gresham Auto Wrecking. G55. Matte black. Ooh, just hit his jack. And there's that. He's okay with me recording. I'm not just snooping through. Hope the alarm doesn't go off. Okay, open her up.
Alright, you guys can go whenever you're ready. Do your thing.
Okay. Definitely the highlight, guys. G55. He keeps telling me that that's a fun car to drive. He is in love with this thing. And it sounds really, really nice. Heard it from Snapchats, not here. I would have let you guys listen to it. He even has one of these. That tire goes flat. But look at this little thing. Let's see if it's open. It is. How cool is this? An original Mini. And another G-Wagon, because why not? This one, if I remember correctly, has an upgraded supercharger on it. I think Kleeman supercharger. There's that. Dynan car exhaust. Laguna Seca blue, I believe, is what this one is. He's had this one for a while now. But there's the G-Wagon. He's getting rid of this one soon, he said, sometime next week. It's still a darn beauty. Here's the M3 that was at my house. It's still for sale. Cayenne turbo. I think he said it has upgraded turbos. It's a twin turbo. I think that one is next for me to sell. But for now, this is what we are grabbing. Nice little cargo van. Start it up. My brother has one for work. So I bet you he's a lot more comfortable with this thing than I am. The last car for you guys is 911 Turbo. He just put a new exhaust on it. It had a really expensive exhaust, but you put a cheaper one because he'll be selling this. It's not as loud, or it's actually louder than the other one, but this car's fun. I actually drove this car. So he'll be selling this and basically traded it for the 911 GT3 RS. Okay, now the last one. So this is a real M3. To all the BMW fans,
E30.
you guys will know what it is. E30? There you go. E30 M3. These have skyrocketed in price. Yeah, there's that. It is almost 8 o'clock and I am finally done with today. I appreciate you guys joining me on today's adventures, I suppose. The busy day that I had. Hope you really enjoyed the cars in the end, because I definitely enjoy them every single time I go over to his place. But that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you guys in another video. Take care.